Hi, we're going to demonstrate our semi-paste today, our methylene chloride semi-paste, which has got low odor, and we found a new thickener that keeps the fumes down even more than what our older stripper used to have. So now we're going to demonstrate with this 1933 pull leg. It has the original finish on it, and then it's got two antiquing kits on top of that. Okay, go ahead, Catherine. We're brushing it on. And you'll see how it thins out, will thin out very nicely, and the fumes do all the stripping in the methylene chloride stripper. Just keep put it on thick. Don't put it on thick. See how it's starting to break it already? You want to put it on nice and thick, and let the stripper do the work. You see how it's breaking out already there? Come all the way up to here. Put it nice and thick. See, the thicker you put it on, the better it works, so it holds the fumes in. Beautiful. See how that's working? Now we're going to go over here to this, let this set a minute. Go over here to this pine tape. This is a piece of pine we're showing you on with a waterborne finish on it. Back from the 80s, and we're going to put it on and show you how easy it works on that. You should leave it set for about 5 minutes or so to dwell. Okay, then go back to work it. But on some things you can take your steel wool. Go ahead, Kathy, start with your steel wool on that. You go with your green. Now watch how that's pulling it out already. See that? Now if that was veneer, you could get it out real fast, so you wouldn't have to worry. But that's a solid piece of pine with a dark stain with a waterborne finish over top of it. Okay, Kathy's going to wet it down one more time with the stripper, and then we're going to hit it with a paper towel. Wait a second, hit it with a paper towel. And then we'll put the water on it and the wood brightener. And we'll show you how fast you can do that. Okay, hit it with a paper towel. Okay. Take it off. Instead of using lacquer thinners or anything to clean it with, you just use regular soap and water if you want, and rinse it off. But Kathy's just going to use plain water, wipe that off, and then she'll put her our wood conditioner, we call it, as actually what it does, it brings the patina out and lightens the wood up so it gets everything out of the grain. Okay, Kathy. Now when Kathy puts this on, she's going to use the steel wool to run over it, clean piece of steel wool, unless you have a brass Noopy brush. But this will do. Just see how I'll suck the dirt out of the pores of the... Now she'll hit that with clean water and hit it with a paper towel, and that'll dry, be ready to refinish. See how nice that came out? Okay, now we're going to go back to the pull leg. Kathy's going to use her scraper here. We're going to use a scraper here. You can see what is down to the natural finish. You always want to go to the store and get a little box to put all your sludge in, because this will dry out. This new stripper with the new thickener in it will dry out. So same strength, matter of fact, it's stronger than our other semi-paste because we can make it stronger. You just let this dry out and it dries into a powder almost, and you can take it and put it in your trash or whatever your local municipality suggested. But this will dry in about an hour or two. This dries right up, doesn't stay wet like the other type does. Okay, we're going to put more on it. See, now as you can see, it ain't been 5 minutes with this here piece. And something else I'm going to show you. Okay, Kathy, when you get done out there, pick it up out of here and you can put this back on it too. So you can take it right out of here. It'll still work while it's wet. You see that? My strippers were made to be used over and over as much as you can to save you money, because we're professional strippers with over 50 years experience. As you can see, just leave that sit a minute or two. That's what you call buttering it up. You ladies should understand this real well because you make cakes and stuff like that there. So it's no problem. Now we can turn around and wait a couple seconds and see how that's taking it. It's still not broke yet, so you just move it right back in place. Leave it sit. Okay, now we're taking it off. I'm showing you how it's coming off. It's not been 10 minutes yet. Put it back in the box. Always go to the store and get yourself a little box when you go shopping. See how it takes that right off? We still have a little bit on it, but we'll get that off. I'll show you how easy that'll come off. Okay, now Kathy's going to hit this with the steel wool. We're going to just take this here and move this back around again. Okay, and she's going to hit that. That's the same old stuff we got here. She's going to hit that with the steel wool and take that off. Okay, Kath, go ahead. But push hard so you can't hurt it. Go with your grain. See how that's coming out? See how that's breaking up here? That was the used stripper we're using up there. See that? She's just rubbing that with steel wool. And you want to use medium grit steel wool, not fine and not real coarse. Okay, now Kathy's going to turn around and she's going to paper towel that off and wet it. That there, and we're going to wash that off and show you how that came. Just wet all this down, Kathy, and leave that sit with the water and your steel wool.
And you still wet it again?
That's good. Take that with your steel wool now. Now she's going to take her steel wool to get that out of it, and just watch that. She's getting all that dirt and grime out of the wood that gets under the old finish. Now this is a maple leg with a mahogany stain on it. That's good. Just leave that up there. Okay. Wet it down again. Okay, put that in the paper. Okay, now wet it with your wood brightener. And use your steel wool on that. Now she's using her steel wool on her clean steel wool. And she'll rinse that off with clean water and wipe with a paper towel. Let it dry. Then when she gets ready to refinish it before she sands it, she'll take mineral spirits and wipe it, odorless mineral spirits. You'll wipe it down with odorless mineral spirits, then sand it, then wipe it again with odorless mineral spirits, and you're ready to go. See how the old finish is bleeding out? And that's the way you do it. Now we're going to show you on a piece of powder coating. Give me a piece of paper towel, Miss Kathy. Okay. I'm going to show you, this is powder coating here from a pull piece. This is used stripper. I just want to show you. Leave it sit just a second. Kathy, can I have a piece of still water? Okay. Give us a couple minutes. Now watch what I'm going to do here. See how that's taking that down already? I'm rushing this a little bit too much, but see how that's lifting that off already right here? Now if I leave it set a second, I'm going to leave it set this time for a minute, then I'll show you. But this is using the stripper that's left over, how powerful it is. And there's hardly no smell at all. Okay, we're back with about a 5-minute interval. You can see how that's coming right off right there. Let me put a little water on it. And watch this. Right down to bare metal. Now that's powder coating. And that was done with used stuff. Now we're going to go over to truck hood to show you how that works, how fast it works. The same semi-paste on a box truck, Ford truck hood to show you how fast it works on some automobile finishes. Some work, always put it on thick. That's nice and thick there. Okay. As you can see, it's taking the top coat off already. Okay. Now just leave that set for a couple of minutes and you'll see how fast it's already lifting. Already. Now most paints will lift like that if the humidity is not that high. And you can see next to it where we put it on a little bit earlier and how it's coming off so easy. And see, you can move it over too, is what we're showing there. This here is already starting to work here if you look at it. We'll push this back up over to here and let it sit till it raises it. It took the top coat off already on it. As you can see it lifting. As you can see it lifting right here. The thicker you put it on, you can't waste it. Just put it on like that and let the fumes do the stripping of it. Takes about 5 minutes, and this will be less than 5 minutes, and this will be through. As you can see, it's lifting it right now, how it's taking it up. You ready? See how it's lifting it already? See that? See that? That's down to the bare metal. That's bare metal. Now you can move this over. See, this, the good thing about this, you can let this dry and you can vacuum it up. Kathy, you want to hit that with your water here?
No, that's not the water.
Wash it off with the water. If you don't need the no neutralizer or anything, just wash it off with plain soap and water. Okay. Kathy's going to use the steel wool on that there to show you. Here, Kathy, that with the steel wool. There you go. That's fast. 1999 rear quarter panel of a Caravan. This has got a harder paint on it, and we had to leave this sit for 20 minutes to break. But see how it takes it right down to the finish, the bare metal. Some automobile finishes will take up to a half an hour, but no more than that. Okay, some will break almost instantly, like we showed you there before. And the smell was very light with it, hardly any smell at all. And if you catch it, you can use it. As you see, it don't hurt the glass or anything. It don't hurt the rubber up here. Where we got it on the rubber and stuff doesn't hurt it. Okay, so that's our Noopy semi-paste, low odor. The floor stripper is the same thing, but it's thinner, and you can use it the same way. But that's our semi-paste. That's a true semi-paste with our new thickener in it. Thank you.